wait, don't scroll up. You're probably not going to like this one. And that's okay. Because the flesh doesn't want God. The Spirit does. This word is a specific word for a specific people. So if it's not for you, it's not for you. But if it's for you, it's for you. Stop asking for a prophetic word and revelation when you can't forgive. Do I need to repeat myself? I will anyway. Do not ask for revelation and insight and all this prophetic deep stuff if you aren't ready to forgive. I don't care how much you pray in tongues. If you can't show the love of Christ, there's a problem. If you can't forgive, that's a problem. If you can't show the character of God, that's a problem. I understand there's giftings. I understand there's callings. But you know what God has really called us to? Character, integrity, moral values, righteousness. And look, there's nothing wrong with wanting prophetic vision. There's nothing wrong with revelation. There's nothing wrong with asking for insight. There's nothing wrong with these things. But it is the motive that God is after. And if we don't show the character and nature of who He is, then we have to question who's following us. Is it the gift that's following us? Is it the calling that's following us rather than the Father? And do remember who gave you that calling and gave you those gifts. It was the Father. And the Lord also tells us that we are not forgiven if we don't forgive. And if a man know that it's wrong and he still does it, it's sin unto him. Don't just be a hearer of the word, but be a doer of the word, unless you deceive yourself. He said the greatest are those that not only teach the word, but do the word. And one of my favorites, true religion before God, is being blameless from the world, visiting the afflicted and the widows. God wants us to be vessels of character, not just giftings and callings. Yes, the spiritual gifts are great. We need them. We need them for the edification. But if we don't forgive one another and we don't show the nature of God in our lives, there's a problem. So I encourage you, if you're watching this video, to examine yourself. Examine yourself. Go before the Lord. Lord, here's my heart. Be open to hear correction or encouragement, whatever the Lord will want to bring your way. Do not despise the rod, because it is needed in order for us to do better. Because He said, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Not just the staff, the rod. The shepherd has a rod to steer the sheep in the right direction because they don't have depth perception. We can't see that far ahead. We need God to correct our footing and correct our heart posture so that way we can be going in the right direction. If not, we're going to go into a ditch. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to go into a ditch. Hopefully this word makes sense and it ministers to you. Have a great day. Selah.